get started. Sup everybody, my name is Kartik Mom. Welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. I'll be real with you. I wasn't expecting to stream today, but just directly the stream after, for some reason, Fun's got a back-to-back. There's no way it's a repeat. It definitely has to be a back-to-back. If it isn't a back-to-back, I will actually be pretty surprised. I'm not gonna lie. But I digress. I get into this. Might take me a while to get to editing the thumbnail this time around. I really hope this doesn't become a problem, but currently it is a struggle me doing this setup right now. I didn't think it would take this long to do this, but it's gonna be a while before I can even do like a full transfer to Linux right now. But anyways, back to Genshin. Yeah, we have another one of these Shower Tale streams. Only because funds appeared. Nothing more, nothing less. If I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, come on now. Because of this stream today, we can do the next part of this now, which is kind of ugly, but what can you do? There isn't really much I can even do in this stream. This stream only exists because of this Traveler Tales. So this could be pretty short, to be honest. But yeah.
Let us have a modicum of patience.
There's our final full week before patch Luna 2.
The cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
Ad Ast.
That guy already done refreshes, but it looks like I managed to get to 5 condensed today. You know what sucks? I'm not gonna do the whole 5, but I will do these condensed right now. I will do that much. I'll probably use 3 of them today. Alright.
Ad Astra.
Also, it looks like YouTube updated because like now they have like a different like UI for previewing a video. I mean, the bar going across still looks the same as ever, but now it feels more circular with what's on the bottom. You can really see it.
Thank you for completing
Yeah.
today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Okay. Oh, wait, why am I sitting over here? Okay. Alright, let's use some of the resin. I don't think I can farm talents or anything like that.
People ought not be so frightened.
But yeah, as the thumbnail suggests, for whatever reason, Flynn's is back. Like the day after the last stream. So, this stream literally only exists because of him. If it wasn't for that. There's also this. Silent Chronicle quest. Which is going to appear tomorrow. I haven't prepared the thumbnail for it. I'll have to do that soon. Oh wait, this is really about to reset on freaking Thursday, man. I should try to make a thumbnail today as well, I suppose. Probably do it before I end the stream, maybe.
Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Achha!
That had to have been Ina. I finally got one of these. Nice. Nah. I don't know what I'm doing. Forgot what I was gonna check.
Absorption test.
The night cometh.
Do remember I wanted to do
Close
that.
your eyes. Observe.
Damn. As much I want to show most today, I gotta stop doing that.
To dust.
Oh. Do it right.
Close your eyes.
If that was a flower, I would have tried it, but no. Save up the rest of it because I should be able to get 3 condensed by next stream tomorrow. No, use all. Should I use all 5? I don't even think it matters if I use all 5 today because I just realized we're gonna end up streaming on Thursday as well. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Well, now it's doing the shocking sound effect again. Oh, there are 3 of those. They're all in Nausea Town. Okay. Get forward to what's on the other side? What? What am I looking for? Is this robot? Oh. Actually, how do you do this? Yeah, it is this. Cool. Wait, what? So you just want it to look like the robot was riding the horse, okay. Take a picture of the robot having a drink. Oh, it's him? I don't know how the heck I do that. Oh, this? Oh. That's so lame. Did a child in a way. It doesn't make the photo look good at all. Weapon Ascension material is Afterglow of the Long Night Flint. Brother, that looks so freaking flints coated. But why is it it's literally just a lantern as a material. That's weird.
Let us have a modicum of patience.
Alright, oh yeah, this came back for the upteenth time. It just keeps reappearing. I can't do it! Because it requires a 5-star character to do that, which is crazy to me, by the way. There's no way this is a repeat. If there's a repeat, that would be weird. That'd be very weird if it's a repeat. Because it appeared literally today. I mean, we did a stream yesterday, there's a stream today, and now we got this. Now, while this stream is gonna be short, I'll probably try to do something else with the stream. Okay, so he's not standing there, he's standing here. Oh, what the heck? Bro, got a doggy over here? Hmm.
This is a good one. Here, take this meat for yourself.
Hello? Is this your dog?
Mine? Not at all. It belongs to itself. It sometimes brings me old bones to help with my puzzles. That's all.
Bone puzzles? Uh, I'd like for you to explain yourself there.
Ah, I should be clear. While I don't know what bones these are, I can say for certain they don't belong to any humans who slumber here or elsewhere. Bones are another thing that tickles my fancy. Sometimes when I see one that's a bit unusual, I'll pick it up and add it to my collection. Then when I'm feeling bored, I try to connect all my bones and create something whole. A bit like doing a jigsaw puzzle. You could call it a form of artistic expression. Even though each piece of this bone puzzle picture is unrelated to the next, and indeed they cannot possibly be related, just pondering how best to put them together and create something beautiful is an extremely relaxing process. Then, one day, an uninvited guest intruded on the room where I kept my bone puzzle picture. It was none other than the dog you saw just now.
Um, please say
It
you
did.
didn't.
By the time I entered the room, the little intruder had completely dismantled my picture. The second it turned and saw me, it bolted away between my legs.
That's such a shame.
Luckily, all was not lost, as I'd already taken a photo of it. And more than that, now that my old puzzle was dismantled, I was free to construct an even bigger puzzle with my growing collection of bones.
This is very strange, but I mean, Sucrose collects bones too, so it's like whatever, even though it's like creature remain, either human or not human, she just collects bones. It's kind of yikes, but
Which is how I consoled myself at the time. After all, the damage had been done, so why not look on the bright side? The next day, as I was just about to begin piecing my puzzle together, my four-legged guest returned, and this time it brought a mouthful of bones. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but its intent became clear when it laid its animal bones at my feet and then placed them one by one into my puzzle. After that, it simply sat down and looked at me. After I gave it some cured meat, it got up and left. Ever since then, it's dropped by from time to time to give me bones in exchange for food.
what? What the hell? The dog just casually started dancing on your desk. Like, man, we could control your mate. It seems like the two of you have a budding relationship. Does it ever try to play with you?
I think you might be viewing this with a little too much sentimentality. It's just a dog looking for food, nothing more.
It's only looking for food because you convinced him that you will give him food. If you didn't do it the first time, he probably wouldn't have done what he did, which was coming back.
I'm a source of sustenance, and luckily for my canine friend, I happen to be relatively generous. Not that that's a bad thing. I view it more as an assistant under my employ. It doesn't speak, and it leaves when I tell it to. That's pretty much everything you could hope for in an assistant. If you'd like, you can give it some meat. Sometimes it sits and waits by your side, which I think probably means it's still hungry. Perhaps it might be a little more friendly with someone such as yourself.
The dog says hello. How interesting. I wasn't expecting a childhood tales like that. Can we not speak to you again? I guess we can't speak to the dog. I cannot speak to the dog. This still sounds staticky. I wonder if this is a glitch. I have no idea. Okay. Pretty much the stream is basically done. Like, there isn't really much to it. I hate to have streams this short, but like, I could use the rest of my resin. I don't see a point in doing that, given what tomorrow is. I kind of want to save up for that. Um, Still this in a way, which I just wish would stop appearing. Unresolved remain unresolved. I did not know that they would require a 5-star to do this. Would I have actually done it without that in mind? I still haven't finished the Archon quest for my second account. I was supposed to do that today, but I ran into two issues. One was my preparation to switch to Linux on my computer, and then the other being the fact that I just haven't slept pretty much, yeah, for almost 2 days now. Hate to even say that on stream, but it's just something going on. It stressed me out so much. I couldn't sleep. It stressed me out so much. I felt like I couldn't sit here and wait for something bad to happen. I had to do something. Finally came to a solution on said problem, but it looks like it's going to take a few days. This will affect what I plan to do in the next couple of days, but since the next couple of days are going to be Genshin streams, I'll push back Blue Archive for a bit, and I'll stream every day throughout the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll stream Blue Archive to make up for it. But yeah, it's time to prepare a thumbnail for this. The last picture making event is tomorrow. Very nice.
People ought not be.
No, I messed up.
Be silent.
I mean, it looks cool.
Observe.
No, I have to do such a specific rotation on that. I hate that. Can't believe I'm doing this on stream right now, but what can I say?
Close your eyes.
Why is this so fucking hard? I press the button the same way every time, so I get really upset when I can't actually.
Be silent.
Okay, let's go, I guess. Wow, it's so touchy, man.
Close your eyes.
Fuck. It's so specific. Like, I'm never gonna get this at this rate.
Be silent.
Fuck! Oh my god. Why is this so hard? I hate this guy. I do the same button presses every time, so I get pretty upset.
Close your eyes.
Very clean.
Be silent. Observe.
I mean, it just looks clean. I don't know. I'll eat it. Good enough. Well, I guess before I end it, I could also do this. I plan to do this today regardless, but I didn't expect to stream today. I wanted to do Blue Archive today, but now I'm going to have to push that back till Friday. Oh. Did I do Flynn's that way? It was back to back. I'm starting to wonder if that's what I did and that's why I appeared the next day. Making me wonder if I actually orchestrated that rather than being like, oh, I didn't expect to come back. If that really is the case, I don't know what to say. But I guess there is one more thing I could check again. Check the voidness code. Because there's no way I interacted with Flynn's there. I don't remember him ever appearing. I'd remember that. Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, the guys are always here. Okay, he doesn't like have any special interactions. Wow. Maybe it'll present itself to me in the future and then I'll end up forcing a stream just because of it. Unless I should have just forgot, but from the video I watched, I'm pretty sure I probably... at some point I had to have noticed it, but I don't remember ever interacting with it. Okay. Well, nothing is changing here, not surprising. I was hoping I'd at least get a hint at something. Never mind. That reminds me. At the tavern, there's still like the 3 chests I can't interact with. I wonder if there's a reason for that I missed or something. That does make me slightly curious though. I could go back over there by not expecting anything. But I'll pretty much just start same outro here just because nothing really else to show. Unless I want to waste the rest of my resin. Since there's a stream tomorrow, I'd rather use it for that. But there's a stream the day after that. Maybe I should wait for that. Just like use some resin out each day. Felt like coming down here. I still like that thing though. But yeah, there's still these chests here I can't interact with. I always wonder why I couldn't interact with it. I wonder if it was because of one of the machines here or something. Happy floating invisible stream here, now converging into the sea. Every customer deflects a splash of sea foam. Here, the world at just the right pace, every component finding its precise place on Joy's account. I mean, I do love the theme. And it changes the song again. It carries a gentle tune into Nasha Town, brushing against every window and exploring unknown dreams and desires within. Huh. Did not think I would change this, but let's do double right since I haven't done that yet. This rhythm is the call winds, the hems of the earth, and Esther yet magnificent unknown that drives us on. Huh.
Our drink recommendations? Well, for starters.
What happens if I do right again? Okay. That's cool. I'm not expecting it to have to do a combination of such. Alright, that's the tavern one. Having full invisible string. Okay, I didn't realize that was this. I do like that song. I just wanted to hear this song again. Oh, welcome, Mr. Funds. The wine you ordered previously has arrived. I thank you, Mr. Demian. Demian, yeah. Where would I find fine spirits here if not for your aid? I wonder. Too modest, sir. Between us, I'd say you're the one with the more refined taste. The varieties you recommended before have been massive hits with our clientele. Why, your stock sold out before you could even say Cinder. Made a tidy profit off that to boot. Simply giving you a few suggestions. If anything, I would credit this here professional ethic as an alcohol tradesman. He does that? I didn't know Demian did that for real, but that's what Flynn said. No water mixed in, no low quality drinks. You mean, well, that has made me a fair shade less more, but also the reason we can continue operating. Alright, sir, come with me. I especially place your wine in our cellar. You have our guarantee that it hasn't lost a iota of its flavor. Okay? Look forward to it. So, could you bring 2 glasses? I believe we should partake of a sip or two first. Of course, sir. 2 glasses, 1 bottle. A beautiful moment. Okay, so that I wasn't expecting that interaction. I'm gonna be real with you. Has nothing to say that I know. Uh, huh. Roulette special, oh my god. It looks like the recipe is for both of these here. This one is a revive, and then this is decrease climbing. It's printing stamina, how convenient. Okay, nothing to say to Nefan. I know, fair enough. I don't know how to get this chest. Probably end up searching it out, because someone probably figured it out. Or maybe it's legitimately just something we can't do this page.
So noisy here.
Back in my days, something did. Wait. So weird hearing the muffled sound like that. Really wish I figured out how to get into this chest, man. How's it going? Honestly, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't tired. Like, real tired. Right now. Ugh. Need to do some more web searches later. Originally today was supposed to be Blue Archive stream. Now I don't know if I want to do that today. I might push that to Friday since there's a Genshin stream tomorrow, because tomorrow's stream will be the Sunday Chronicle, which I haven't made a thumbnail for. I plan to do it after this stream. This is resetting in 2 days on Thursday, so. Hope you as well. I hope I can finally rest after the mess I had yesterday. I was so on edge I couldn't even sleep last night. It was horrible. Finally got to a solution, but now I have to play the waiting game. Obviously, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I will talk about this more in the future. I just hope everything is a safe transfer at the end of the day. I talked about it early in the stream. What I'm going through right now. Could have divulged more information on that though, but to prolong this stream, I might as well go talk to Scafe because it seems like I never did it after maxing out our friendship, so that kind of bothers me. So I'm gonna go do that, and then after that, I'll end the stream. I was really surprised with the Travis Hill chapter that we got with Flinge. He deserved more voice lines. I barely ever hear him in the game because he didn't have that much of an influence in terms of voice lines in the Arkham story, but he was there.
This
That reminds me.
if you ever
Did I know get a friendship level up? I'm pretty sure it was her. Oh, she's level 9. Okay. I'm probably gonna still play the same after I max out funds. Or maybe I'll switch to Farina, 'cause I still prefer that in the overworld. Gosh. Man, I'm honestly sad. I really wanted to do a Blue Archive stream today, but I just didn't get around to doing it. I didn't even get to do the bare minimum I wanted to do yesterday, which I finally got to the step where I can, you know, get somewhere, but yeah, this is gonna take a while. Might have to definitely have to do a web search about that later. But yeah, we're here. It's on the teapot again. Not the first time we've been here. I thought about doing like another Bleach Brave Soul stream because I'm thinking about preparing something. But the only thing that may happen right now for Bleach Brave Souls on a PC account, I just don't know when it's gonna be. Would like to grind it, but now I have to like take
He
several
who
days
wishes
off
to
from doing
peer
it.
into the
Or maybe I
abyss
can do
needs
some
simply
tomorrow.
to
It
wander
depends.
through
It
Nodcry
depends
on a
on
misty night.
what I have to search later,
The
if I
march
can or
of the
not.
wild hunt will be
Otherwise,
sure to drag him into the
it's gonna
darkness.
suck. My collection. Today's Travel Tales with Funds was kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Scofier, why have I not seen your voice lines? I'm actually confused.
The air here is so. If we put on a.
How do you like it here?
You know, it almost feels like coming home. No picky customers, no reputation to uphold. Here, I can cook whatever I feel like. It's a nice chance to try out some new things from my list.
Really?
Just to be clear,
Makes sense,
you
actually.
are gonna set me up with a purpose-built kitchen here, right?
You are gonna set me up with a purpose-built kitchen. I wasn't expecting you to say that.
Just to be clear, you are gonna set me up with a purpose-built kitchen here, right?
I mean, yourself at home, why don't you?
Don't worry, I'll make sure it's worth your while. In Fontaine, I have hundreds of rich and famous people offering handsome sums of more on a daily basis, hoping for the chance to add just one exquisite dish to their family feast. I don't even have the time to turn them all down. Some of the letters I get go unopened and unread. But you, on the other hand, all you need is to provide an oven, a stovetop, a cupboard, and a water source. I've brought all the cooking utensils and ingredients that I need.
What the? I
No
was not
one else in
expecting that.
all of Fontaine, or even all of Tevat, could hope for the special treatment I'm offering you.
Offering me? Sounds like you just simply want to just give me something good.
And all I ask in lieu of a salary is that you give me a thorough and honest review of each dish once you've had the pleasure of consuming it.
What if my kitchen's not up to your standards? I don't know if she was that much of a stickler, is she? I don't know enough about your cooking methods.
Oh, don't worry. I trust you. You have good taste. And I have full confidence in our culinary compatibility. So you set up the kitchen however you like. Once I get to work, I'll be right in my element. You and I are like Lumideuse bells and rainbow rose foam. One tender and delicate, the other sweet and sour. A perfect combination.
What a interesting analogy. I don't know what to say to that.
I know if I cook for you based on gut instinct, you'll like what I come up with.
I feel like only a wife would say something like that, but let me not say that.
The air. If we put on a.
Anyways, let's go to the next one.
Oh, do I? You walk right into this one. I've got a lot of questions for you.
About what would you like to chat with me for? What? That's such a funny thing to say.
Oh, do I? You walk right into this one. I've got a lot of questions for you.
I said chat, not interrogation. What did I do?
Relax, I'm just curious about you. That's all.
What? Now that I think about it, when we did Scarface Circus, do we even know that much about her? I feel like we only knew but so much about her.
You're the most widely traveled out of all the people I know. The things you've seen, the battles you fought. I don't know anyone else whose experience comes close to yours. So my question is, out of all the food, or maybe food-adjacent things you've encountered on your travels, is there anything out there that's made you curious about how it might taste?
Food adjacent things. If only Xiaoling was here. Anything out there that made you curious about how it might taste?
Not that I'm trying to encourage you to just start licking everything you see, of course. It's just, I want to challenge myself. See if I can replicate some really obscure or outlandish flavors using substitute ingredients. Basically, if there's any flavors in the world strange enough to pique your curiosity, then trying to imitate them has gotta be one of the most technically demanding challenges in all of precision gastronomy.
Well, I could make a quote to an anime. Forgot exactly the name of it. I think it was something about getting a nation out of debt, something like that. Forgot the full title. I think it was a prince. Yeah. That anime, they had people cooking slime and turning it into noodles. That's something that would be kind of cool if they did that in Genshin, but I don't know what concept that would work for, but it'd be cool if we ate slimes that were just noodles or udon noodles or ramen. It'd be interesting. Cooked slime is kind of weird, but it sounds kind of cool at the same time when that anime showed it. I was like kind of interested in wanting to try it. I thought it was interesting. My adventures eater, I prefer to go with what I know. I'm kind of curious about slimes and specters. You want a real challenge? How about Clockwork Mecha? You want her to eat metal? What? I'm curious about specters, maybe, but like slimes, I feel like we've eaten slime once because Shelling made something with it. But uh... oh wait, that area. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I could definitely search it. I could definitely search it. It would even take me but like 2 seconds to search it. Cause I just realized I think it was in a Seca and not what I thought it was. I'm pretty sure it was in a Seca. But anyways, I'm curious about slimes and specters.
Aha! There it is! The taste of elemental life forms. A question that has intrigued the culinary world for centuries. A lot of people draw associations with fruits and other plants of a similar color. For instance, it's commonly held that cryo slimes taste like mint, and electro slimes taste like wolf hooks.
The GM's Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Dead. Is that actually the right one? I don't think so. But yeah, that wasn't exactly what I'm thinking about. But that one was actually really fun to watch because it had something else in it, food related wise, but that's not exactly what I was thinking about. It was how the realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. That was what I was trying to remember. That anime. There we go. That was quick. Actually, I probably shouldn't have left that screen, but I'll read
However,
that
the
later.
samples of slime condensate that I've collected myself seem to refute this idea. The compounds that they contain are quite contrary to what you'd expect. Hydro slimes, for example, you'd think they taste like sea ganoderma, but in
The
fact they're
slime is not alive.
completely tasteless.
I mean, at least in the anime that I watched for how Realist rebuilt the kingdom, at least in that anime, the slimes were considered dead, but they had them in like a state where their body was still formed because at least for every freaking author that made a Sekka as possible, they always make the slime kind of just melt and fall apart and just turn to liquid and all that. Somehow they showed like a process that they could process the slime to keep their form after defeating them, and then they would cook it. I never forgot that 'cause I thought that was very interesting. I'm just like, I can imagine Genshin doing that. I can imagine something like that.
And while pyro
The
slimes do
slimes.
have a spiciness akin to the Dreyun chilies of Liyue, they also contain small amounts of an intensely sweet substance.
The thing that sucks though for Genshin is I don't think that slimes have a pressure point. At least in that anime, they have like, at least so Asuka would do like having pressure point or like some kind of crystal on the inside of them. You break the crystal, and then they die. In Genshin, I don't think they have that type of thing. But I digress. Ah, I see now. Yeah, pretty cool.
It's decided. I'll recreate the flavor for you the next time we have afternoon tea. And while pyro slimes do have
Wait,
however, the samples of slime contents
hold on, let me
a
listen to
lot of
this again.
people draw associations with fruits and other plants of a similar color. For instance, it's commonly held that cryo slimes taste like mint, and electro slimes taste like wolf hooks. However, the samples of slime condensate that I've collected myself seem to refute this idea. The compounds that they contain are quite contrary to what you'd expect. Hydro slimes, for example, you'd think they taste like sea Ganoderma, but in fact they're completely tasteless.
Damn. Usually slime have a crystal that keeps them alive. Yeah.
And while pyro slimes do have a spiciness akin to the Dreyun chilies of Liyue, they also contain small amounts of an intensely sweet substance.
The parasites having a sweet substance is not what I expected to hear.
It's decided. I'll recreate the flavor for you the next time we have afternoon tea.
Now I'm gonna have to see that conversation again because there was another answer.
If we put on a... Oh, do I? You walk right into this one. Relax, You're the most... Oh, it's just... Basically, if there's any flavors in the world strange enough to pique your curiosity, then
If you
trying to
want a
imitate
real
them has
challenge,
gotta
how
be one
about
of
a
the most
robot?
metal and war energy. Now those sound like some interesting flavors.
I honestly, please tell me I was joking, right? Because like we're not about to eat like metal and shit. Like what?
I actually wondered the same thing when I was a kid. What does white iron taste like? What about imported star silver?
There's minerals that are edible, and then there are those that are not.
Unsurprisingly, both tasted absolutely terrible. White iron tastes like 2 parts mud, 3 parts hay, and 5 parts white wax.
5 parts white wax. What did that even taste like?
Star silver
Well, actually, know
actually
what it
had
tastes
notes of
like.
snow and ice, but it was like snow and ice mixed with lime wash paint. Just a little taste is enough to send you into a coughing fit. As for raw energy, I've never been brave enough to try a new Messiah block or anything like that. If I had to guess, though, I bet it causes a tingling sensation by virtue of the damage it would do to your tongue.
Uh,
Recreating that flavor in a dish would be a major challenge. I guess I'd start with crushed ice as a base and go from there. Let's revisit this when the weather gets a bit warmer.
bruh. I didn't think she would be interested in that. That sounds way too crazy. I guess I'll see the top choice since she says something different to each
Oh,
one. It
do
seems
I?
like.
You walk... Relax, You're the most... Oh, it's just... Basically, if there's any flavors in the world strange enough to pique your curiosity,
I prefer to
then
go with
trying
what
to...
I know.
Oh, really? You surprised me with that answer.
Yeah, me too.
I suppose curbing your curiosity can be important for self-preservation. It means you avoid the more experimental dishes out there, not to mention food poisoning. But I'm still confident that I can create some new and tantalizing flavors to expand your comfort zone.
Yes. Okay. I guess that's cool.
The air...
Next.
If we put on a...
We still have the bottom one. Is there
Oh,
anything you'd like to
plenty
do?
of things.
Same
There's
questions.
so much I want to try. It feels kind of greedy of me. I want to learn how to paint. I'd love to have a painter's level of familiarity with the whole color spectrum. so I could explore the interplay between color, emotion, and taste, and apply that knowledge in the kitchen.
That sounds intriguing, actually.
I also wish I could study engineering, so I could tinker around with my two mecha. The goal being to handle the work of a whole team of chefs in a fraction of the time.
Hmm. I didn't think about it like that, but I guess that makes sense why she would want that then.
Bladesmithing is another area I'd love to know more about. If I could
Why?
custom build my very own set of kitchen knives, all 33 varieties, then I could really fine tune my ingredient preparation.
You don't need to do that though. You can just use your cryovision to create a freaking dinner knife. I've seen you do it already.
Finally, I wish I was a master composer. Then I could write a dedicated piece of music for each dish in my repertoire and give my customers the ultimate multi-sensory experience when they savor my dishes.
Master composer. She just want to do everything for real.
You could say I have an insatiable appetite for trying new things, but ultimately, it all boils down to one thing: improving my cooking. Everything I've mentioned is in service of that one goal.
What? I mean, some of them made sense, but how the heck does being like a musical composer have anything to do with cooking?
So, I guess, wherever my interests might take me, it'll always lead me right back to the kitchen where I started.
There's nothing wrong with having one area as your main focus. Spread yourself too thinly, you might not learn anything at all. That is kind of not wrong. It's kind of something I think about a lot. I don't think sticking to one thing is always a bad thing, but always having options is more important. The problem comes with the fact of whether or not you're interested in those options.
Yeah, I know. Realistically speaking, if I wanted to get seriously proficient in any of the things I've mentioned, it'll take decades of hard work and dedication. It's the same with cooking. There's much more to being a good chef than being able to follow a recipe. Like any discipline, it gets tough pretty quickly once you get into it. Not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. In your case, though, I think you might actually be on track to become the kind of multidisciplinary expert I could only dream of being.
Oh, I see why you say that though, but like that's like a lot of praise, huh? You see me as a polymath one day? What?
That's right. I see
Ah,
limitless
okay.
potential in you. Potential that isn't tied down by a fixed mindset.
Sure.
Plus, you have the willpower, the good judgment, and the ability to follow through. If anyone in this world could hope to master all the skills I mentioned simultaneously, it's you.
If I work harder, I think I should be able to do it. Thank you for the high praise, chef.
You bet. And once you've mastered everything, come back to me. It'll be your turn to don the head chef's cap and teach me everything you know. I'm predicting that we'll spend days on end at the stove, churning out one show-stopping dish after another, until we've prepped, cooked, and plated half of Tibet.
It's really ambitious of you, I'm not gonna lie.
I can't wait!
I'll be sad if there isn't like no character interaction between Scafe and Shelling. I just feel like I need to see them like do like I don't think they need to necessarily do a cook off, but like I can imagine like some of the conversation we had with her where she wanted to try to do things with unorthodox type of materials and whatnot they could use for cooking. Sean, that's like right up Shelling's alley. Like they would hit it off if they actually cook together to create something. I can just imagine it. I could check her voice on again, but I don't think there's anything more to actually get out of her anyways. Oh, Showing, not showing. Of course I say that. What else is in here? Oh, right. Well, wait till I max her up, but technically all her voice lines are available now. Probably gonna wait, I feel like I'm gonna max out our friendship not before long. Okay. No sad photo today. There's not really much else to really check. I mean, I could go over here and then just be told, oh yeah, you need long one to continue this. I hate how often it reappears. I'm just sad because there still is a Traveler Tales with a Nifa that I have not been able to get back this entire patch. Like it appeared twice and it just never came back. We only interacted with Anifa once, but she had like another one. That was before they started handing us the I know one, which is the one you see in front of us. It just keeps repeating itself now. Uh, okay. Anyways. I keep always thinking there's something here and it's always not. Okay, I don't pick up the rewards yet. Probably pick up the rest of them next week. Where I get the feather. So tomorrow, we got Sonic Chronicles story quest. Third day, we got um, third day we got Abyss reset, which I heard it's gonna be heavy shill on Flynn's because I'm not looking forward to that. And then the rest of the week, I'm going to just marathon the heck out of Blue Archive. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I probably should prepare the other two thumbnails in advance. But I do intend to just play the heck out of it. Damn it, bro. I thought that was gonna be HP. If it was HP, I'd have been excited to roll that. It's a tag. I don't know what to do with that. Mm, I mean, if it was crit damage, just at a crit rate, maybe. I shouldn't even be strong much. I'm just like making excuse too. Felt like doing that because I do plan to build Sethos at some point. I just don't know who I'm gonna decide to build if I'm gonna even do that next patch. Maybe next patch I'll kind of slow down with that because now that we have like a playthrough, I'm still like in the early stage of like I just want to just play it, come in the mood to play it. Even now I want to play it, but I need to relax today because yesterday was rough. Yesterday was rough in more ways than one. It's crazy to think about when I say that. But talk about that at a later date. It seems that we're gonna end up having a stream every day this week. So I need to prepare for Columbina. It's gonna be the final part for this patch, while also being the final part for I think the whole first section. We're gonna get some of like the rewards at the end. It's just furnishing pieces and whatnot. So I am looking forward to seeing this. Apparently, in the dev version they said they will pan out all the way through the next part of it, which means we'll be able to get the glider. I didn't think we were gonna get the glider, but they're basically saying all next patch we'll be able to get the glider. It's just kind of exciting. So I wonder if the Slided Chronicles will be gated next week. When the patch goes live, making us have to do the Archon quest first. I kind of hope not, but maybe I should at least do one of the Archon quests tonight. My second account. Maybe I should do that. 'Cause I still haven't farmed it. I didn't make some progress on it. Been making some pretty good progress on that account, speaking of which. Obviously, I'm using all my resources like I'm currently doing to some extent on this account, where I am double refresh on the second account. But, I mean, y'all ain't seen the C6 Tainari action, yes. How the build is mostly complete, so satisfying. I'm kinda jealous of the Scoffgate build every time I see it, because she has the sands I wish I had. God was really nice. I wish I had that circlet. And the flower that she has, I wish I had on my main account. And Elon. She currently 80 out of 90. I'm gonna probably build a 90 here in about 2 days. Her build looks really good. It looks better than anything I could muster on the same set, and it's kind of sad. But my ER could be much higher as well. But yeah, damage is already pretty adequate. Better performance than anything I've ever done on my main account for her, because I don't have these many good pieces. I just have like some really, really good pieces for her sitting about. Yeah, it makes me sad every time I think about it. I'm just like, damn. Her HP is actually higher than this because I run her in double hydro, at least along my team, so her HP is like over 30,000. Either way, it should be close to 30,000. It should be close to 30,000 when I get her level 90. Talents. Close to being able to crown her burst. I kind of want to crown her burst, but I have to farm A's now if I want to get more pieces, which is, I don't really care enough to do that. Oh. You. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to get the character in the future, but I still have her stuck on this guy. Um, play her with my Tainari. There we go. I used to use this guy a decent amount when I had pulled him. Every time I see him, I'm like, damn. Kinda want to play him low-key sometimes, but he just didn't do that much damage. Ever since I got this character, I'm just happy I decided to at least get the build to her. But sometimes I wonder, was it really worth getting this character? Sometimes I wonder about that. Either way, this account started to actually look up a lot better than I thought. But I don't know how to feel about that, granted that this account isn't tied to anything and I have no intention of doing so. So, when this account gone, it's gone. As for this account that I'm on, I have it tied to my PC. So, no problems there. Every time I see this character, I'm frustrated. I'm like, every now and then, he just keeps getting an upgrade, and I don't even play the character. I don't have a Farzan to use this character. Yet, he keeps getting shit like this. I wish I had that energy on, like, a different elemental bonus goblet. Like, maybe been nicer if it rolled like that for Arlecchino, but it didn't exactly roll like that, but still really good. Actually, that is a... Yeah, I forget. That piece is on... That is actually on show. I believe is a 5-roll piece. If it was just a little bit higher, it'd be a 50 CV with that actual CV distribution. Where's he at? No, I have him up here. Oh, this is my freaking, I'm tired. Can you tell? This is my freaking main account. Golly. Okay, not really crown, but I guess I can't really check it. All I know is that that's a 5-roll piece. 5-roll crit. I don't know why I'm doing honest. I feel like slightly distracted. I haven't watched anime in a while, and it's like made me a little bit restless as well. Because my next anime, I'm gonna finish up what is said to be the final season of Doctor Stone. So I need to watch that. Going to watch it for a while, but I just haven't got around to it. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do it this week. I could probably do a little bit here and there. I just need to confirm some things. But thankfully, since I'm doing Genshin tomorrow and Thursday, it won't get in the way if this download is still going. I have something that I'm gonna need to do a little bit of checking on my PC for. It's been downloading for I'm pretty sure 5 hours now, so I'm gonna have to go check some things. It's all in preparation for the transfer I'm trying to do. Would use the resin, but we won't savor that. So, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next stream again tomorrow, so we'll have a stream all this week. I don't know when it will start. Maybe it'll be a little bit earlier into the evening instead of nighttime. Since this was just by chance that I decided to even stream today. Because friends just jump scared me. So, yeah. With that, I bid you farewell and I will see you guys tomorrow.